Hey guys, welcome back to another rush fic because I gotta go to bed. Basically, my brother's already in bed. And I just want to sleep, and when they sleep, my mom won't get me and tell me to go to bed. Basically, I had a shower and now I'm sitting in bed. With my hair wet and everything, and I'm gonna record this and go straight to bed afterwards. So yeah, the class is smile. I hope you enjoy. The class had grown and we're now all 16 or 17. Marinette being the youngest. She was actually pretty tall. Obviously not her dad tall, but tall enough. She was about 5'6". Adrian had shot up and was now about 6 foot, Kim and Ivan being the only ones taller at 6'2". The class had grown and, to be completely honest, could have been the cover of a magazine. They were all pretty strong, and most of them had been Miraculous holder. They were all pretty tall as well. They were a bit diverse and just looked like a family. They were, though. They had been friends from anywhere between 3 and 17 years. Kim was the protective older brother. Ivan was the giant shield that intimidated threats. Chloe was the mean sister. Miss Boutier was the fun aunt. Alia was the one you'd go to for the tea. Julika was the antisocial sister. Marlene was the encourager and the supporter. Max was the nerd sibling. Alex was the shortest and most feisty. Nathaniel was the artsy one. Nina was the musical one. Rose was the sugar-sweet sibling. Sabrina was the one to enforce justice. Adrian was the protective and understanding brother. And finally, Marinette. She was the one who would listen to your problems and help everyone out. They called her the class's smile. She always smiled, and when she didn't, the class would realize. And if they found out it was you, oh boy, you would have a lot of people after you. One day there was a new kid. A boy. Instantly he gave off bad vibes. He wore a leather jacket, black jeans with rips, and a white shirt. His hair was black. He looked like a bad boy, and he screamed trouble. The class would pretend it was fine and welcome him anyways. It was unfair to judge him just like that. They ignored his glares, but they did notice how he eyed Marinette. After school, Marinette stayed later than anyone so she could work on plans for a school trip that was coming up. The new kid, Mason, as they later found out, walked to her. "Look, a new toy to break," he said. What do you want from me, Mason?" she said, trying to ignore the negative feelings inside her. "Every school I pick one of the weak ones. I enjoy my time making them lonely and miserable, and you are perfect, naive and small. Poor, and her parents are bakers. I'm sure a few well-placed lies and you'll be alone," he said and walked out, not before shoving her roughly into the lockers. She was sure to have a bruise later. The next day, her smile would not reach her eyes. The class would be getting revenge. Okay, good night. The ending is up to you unless you want a part 2. See you in the morning or tomorrow. Bye.